everyone. My name is Phil and welcome to Phil Does 3D. I'm a multimedia and 3D artist and I stream live on Twitch on Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific time in the United States. That's now 11 a.m. if you're in Australia, or around 1 or 2 a.m. if you're in the UK or Europe. I hope you guys and girls are well. I hope you had a good weekend. Remember guys, if you miss the live streams, you can catch up at any time by clicking the videos tab on my Twitch channel, or you can go to my YouTube channel /PhilDoes3D. Remember too, if you want to become a Phildo and join the Phil Does 3D Discord server, click that link Hellforge has popped into Twitch chat, or if you're watching me back on YouTube, click the link in the description below my video and to take you to my Twitch channel, and then go to the About Me section on Twitch, and in my panels you'll find an invite link graphic you can click. Remember too, if you want to wishlist the game that we're probably not going to be working on today because it looks like Sniper Girl wants me to play a game, we'll find out. Yes, she has redeemed it. You can go to Steam and wishlist the game on the Steam page. If you want to know more about me and who I am and what I do, click the link Hellforge popped into Twitch chat, or go to phildoes3d with a .com on the end. Sniper Girl says, I hope you're ready to play a game because you're not going to be doing game dev today. Okay. I have 20,000 points that I'll be redeeming the second it reaches 0. Smurfberry, hey Smurf says, plot twist, the timer then goes into negative numbers and the whole stream is just the timer counting up to 120. Actually, I can't remember how I set my timer up. I think once it gets to 0, it stays at 0 for 3 minutes. And then I think it might start again, I'm not sure. That's giving me 3 minutes leeway in case I don't make it to the stream in time by the time it hits 0. So it stays at 0 for like 3 minutes. Hey to you as well, Hellforge. I hope you're well. I hope you're all well. Sniper Girl says, Phil plays game, you mean? That's right, Phil plays game. Alright, well I guess Phil's got to play a game, hasn't he? Oh, Sniper Girl has also redeemed I love you. I love you, Sniper Girl, and you alone. I love you, Sniper Girl. So there we go. I've told you I love you, Sniper Girl. And I do love you. Alright, so are we going to be playing a game, I guess? So let me close down Max and Painter. We won't be working on the gate today, we'll pick that up tomorrow. I have actually added a few more rewards for you guys that watch the stream and want to use them. So you can check those out. One of them is where you can gag me for 30 minutes, which is just going to be impossible for me because you know what I'm like. I'll do my best though. And also the play a game ones, there's extensions, like you can choose an extended stream for me to play a game. So instead of a 2-hour stream, it's a 3-hour stream. Only the gaming stream, so I can't I can't promise those for the 3D streams because they take so much out of me. Dealer's choice, Sniper Girl says, okay. Smurf says, but do you love yourself? Your self-love is important. I guess I do love myself, yes. But I love Sniper Girl more because she redeemed that reward. I love you all. I love you all. Okay, and yeah, and one of the other new ones is viewer's choice for play a game, so you can choose which game I want to play. You want me to play, I should say. Gag Phil, you got to do it, yeah. That's why I made it really high though. The Gag of Phil reward is like, 50,000 or something, I can't remember. It's really high. You're going to have to be watching for a while. Because I know what you're like, Sniper Girl, so I knew I'd have to make it really high. Because can you imagine me not talking for half an hour? That would just... Anyway. Hey Android Luster, it's good to see you. I hope you had a good weekend as well. You're good? Good to hear. Sniper Girl has redeemed her play a game points, so we're going to be playing a game today. And I guess we're going to be playing The Witcher 3, because why not? I guess I should update my stream tag, shouldn't I? I shouldn't play The Witcher 3 under the art. category. I should play it under the games category. You good? Sweet. Android Lust says. Sniper Girl says, God, we'll save up for a gag fill just a chat stream. Oh, that would be cruel. Could you imagine? We do our Just Chat stream and she redeems that new gag fill for 30 minutes and I'd sit here staring at you and you sit here staring at me. That would be fun. I might have to say that you can't use it during a Just Chat stream. I'll have to reject it during a Just Chat stream. That would be so cruel. So cruel. And you'd do it too, wouldn't you, Sniper Girl? You would do it. I'm just trying to think the best way for me to update my stream. I just don't... I get, because I've never actually done this during a stream. I can do it through OBS. I'm just hoping it won't disconnect my stream if I do. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. It doesn't, does it? Let's see. If I get disconnected, I'll reconnect. It doesn't like it. Seems to be taking it a long time. This is a Witcher Not Habits own category. Maybe it doesn't. Let me look it up. Let me do it through Twitch itself instead of using OBS. Bear with me. Yep, no. I just want to turn my audio off because I can hear myself playing back. Create a dashboard. Feels nice and organized. Edit stream info, I guess that's what I want. Looks like it just has a general game category, I think. So many games categories, what is this? I'll catch up with the chat in a minute. I'm just going to try and work out what's going on here. Is that why? Maybe we should just stick to the art category. Probably be easier. Yeah, otherwise I'll spend too much of time trying to work it out and there'll be no time playing the game. We'll leave it as art. It'll do. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Andrew Dust says, what's gag fill for? Gag fill is where I don't speak for 30 minutes. Yep, 30 minutes silence, as Sniper Girl says. 5 minutes is painful for me. 30 minutes, I don't know what I was thinking. Sniper Girl says I plead the fifth if I do it on Just Chat or not. Well, that's okay, but I'm not going to guarantee that I'll let you redeem it on Just Chat. It's mean, Smokeberry says. Yeah, it's very mean. Android Lust says, I know it's not just chat stream, but how do you feel about the Twitch leaks? I know. I'm not happy. Let me tell you, I am not happy, Twitch. You did not even bother to contact your streamers to tell them that this had happened. I found out about it by reading a news website like Blues News, I think it was, I was reading, that had an article on it, or linked to an article on it. So Twitch, bad. If this sort of thing happens, you contact your creators immediately. You don't wait, you don't try and not talk about it in hoping that no one will find out for your creators to read it on a third-party website. That's not good, Twitch. Not good at all. So I'm not happy about it. Not happy at all, Android Lust. Sniper Girl says, I'm doing good. Been reading up on the 107 commercial drones. Sniper Girl says, I mean, there's an app to tell you if the airspace is restricted or not. Android Lost says, I thought drops with GPS won't go near restricted airspace. That's what I thought too, drones, yeah. I thought they built that into the firmware so that you couldn't actually fly in restricted space. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works here in Australia. It's built into the firmware of the drone, so it won't let you actually fly anywhere restricted. Yes, but yeah, I'm not happy about it, Android Lost, with regard to the Twitch thing. Again, for anyone that doesn't know, Twitch had a data breach. Huge amount of information was stolen. Part of it has been dropped, and they're going to be dropping new stuff every week, apparently. No one knows exactly what they've stolen. The complete amount that they've stolen. They've stolen quite a lot from Twitch, private IP stuff, and yeah, it's not good. And Twitch reset all the stream keys as well, so as part of that, they reset everyone's stream key. So if you're a Twitch streamer and you're having a problem streaming, you may need to update your Twitch key, your live stream key. Yeah, that Sniper Girl says to Android DOS, it depends on the drone. The DJs are geo-fenced that prohibits you from flying in restricted airspace. Sniper Girl says drones aren't set up that way. To Android Lost. Android Lost says, I thought it was all. I didn't know. Oh yeah, I thought it was all as well. I assumed it was all of them. So anyway, so we're going to be playing a game. Let's get the controller ready, shall we? We're going to use a controller today because I fixed my Bluetooth problems. So we'll just connect our controller up and it should be good to go. I'm using an Xbox controller. Smurf says, allegedly it's the entire source code and the config for all of Twitch's infrastructure and apps and some other projects. Yeah, as well as the earnings of a lot of the big name Twitch streamers, and apparently there was a competitor to Steam called Vapor, I think, that Twitch were working on secretly. So all of that's been revealed as well. You've got to wonder about some of the, coming just a few days after the Facebook problem, which according to Facebook was not a data breach, was not a hacking attempt, but a misconfiguration. Twitch have said the same thing. It was a misconfiguration. I have my doubts about all of these misconfigurations that these big companies are having. I have a feeling that they're just trying to cover up the fact they've been hacked. Could be wrong. I'm just guessing, but yeah, because it looks very bad either way. Whether it's a misconfiguration or a hack, it's not good and doesn't look good for the company. And like I said, I understand companies get hacked. That's just a fact of life in the world we live in now, but doesn't mean it should happen. And what I take the most offense with was the fact that they didn't tell anyone. That's in this country, in Australia, if you're a business and you hold confidential data, on your customers, like their credit card numbers, their addresses, all that sort of jazz. And if you get hacked, you are legally responsible to disclose that. If you don't disclose that, it's against the law in Australia. I don't know what it's like in the United States, but in my opinion, these companies have a responsibility to tell their users if their information may have been leaked. That's the least you can expect. So anyway, not happy about it. Not happy at all. Not happy, Jan. And some data like financials, the Smurf says, yep, probably didn't bother with the video content itself. He's probably right. Smurf says misconfiguration could be real. Amazon S3 buckets and GitHub repos get accidentally exposed all the time. Well, that's just terrible. That should not be happening. I mean, like I said, it's a fact of life that things do happen. The stuff does get misconfigured, but it just seems really, I don't know, coincidental. Facebook gets taken offline for 6 hours because of a misconfiguration. And then what? A week later, Twitch has all its information stolen because of a misconfiguration. I don't know. But that's beside the point. It's the fact they didn't tell their users. That's what really pissed me off. Smurf says MS config could be real. Amazon S3 buckets and GitHub. Oh, sorry, I read that. Especially S3 because the default config is stupid apparently. I've never used the S3 stuff. Sniper Girl says, agree with you 100%. I do too. All right, so let's start up The Witcher 3, I guess. It's the first time I'm playing a game on Windows 11 actually, since I installed it last week. See if we have any problems, shall we? So I guess we're going to pick up where we left off with The Witcher 3. Are you guys hearing that? Or is it too soft? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my headphones in and my earplugs, and turn off the audio on so you don't get feedback through my mic. I'm just going to stick these little Bluetooth earbuds in. Oh, the music. Thanks for reminding me. There we go. Is the audio for The Witcher loud enough for you guys? Do you want me to turn it up? Hang on. I think it's still playing through my speakers. Okay, now it's coming through my headphones. Hang on. I think the problem was I started the game before I changed the audio sources on Windows, so I'm going to restart the game now. Okay, we'll check it after it starts playing again now. Hang on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the NDI source and restart it. It won't affect the stream. Okay, we should be good now. Third time's the charm.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
Still too soft.
Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. the gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the violent power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches.
Is that better?
Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years.
Hey Wax Kink, it's good to see you. Sorry, I'm just getting the audio ready for this Let's Play of a game. I've been really good though, I hope you have too. Hope you had a good weekend, Wax Kink.
North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors.
So I'm assuming the audio is okay for you guys now?
The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we?
Okay, just let me fix a couple of things over here. I'm going to redeem Marcus complete the Sniper Girl's request for play a game. And the audio is okay for you guys? Had a great weekend, just relaxing for the night. Good to hear, Wax Kink. I'm just going to make sure the I think we're good. And again, we're playing on a controller this time.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost.
So yeah, we won't be doing the game dev 3D modeling today. We're doing playing The Witcher 3. Okay, so we're back here, which is where we left off. The barn, the dreaded barn. I've got one of those reshades on and it makes things so dark. Smurf says the barn is a bad place. We must never go there again. I agree. Sniper Girl says for the fun of it, do you want to go to the barn again? You guys want me to go to the barn again? Do you remember the barn? Won't let me in. Snappy Girl says thanks. Plan on studying for about a month before taking it.
Pox on a lot of you.
They're so rude. They either spit at me, they want to pox on me. Andrew Loss says, I thought you beat that barn quest. I did beat it, but you know, it took me like 4 or 5 goes. Because I couldn't see where I was going. Sniper Girl says the test in the US is about 180 attempts. Now, I can't remember the controls for for the controller.
That's it, Roach.
I can't see anything.
Come on. Whoa there, Roach. Slow now.
Sniper Girl says, yeah, they're rude. If I was a Witcher, I'd say screw it and leave. I would too. I mean, why do you want to help these people? They're so mean. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I forgot that. I didn't actually think it was going to be delivered today. So I was tracking it online and it didn't say it was coming today. So anyway, let's try again. Which one is which? Yeah, that's why I didn't warn you guys, because I didn't think it was coming today. Normally I give you a heads up that the intercom's going to go off, but Sniper Kill says, yeah, you're rude. If I was the Witcher, I'd say screw it and leave. Sorry. Android Love says, sure, the rain doesn't make it better. Sniper Girl says map shows him going the wrong direction, so he might actually be saying screw it. You hate that doorbell, Android Love? Look, I hate it too. I hope I have these in the right way around, you know. I think I do. Let's try it the other way. No, that's the right way. I can never remember which one is the left and the right. You know what I mean. There we go. Sniper Girl says same, have headphones on so I don't bother my roommates. And oh my god, every single time it hurts. I know, it's because the intercom is so close to where I stream. Okay, quests. I thought we'd finish this one. Or do we have to follow the botch link? I think actually that's why we were still there, because we were waiting. You got to wait till midnight or something from memory. You got to take off Wax Geek? No problem. I saw you posted new images in the Discord. I'll show them tomorrow on tomorrow's stream. Thanks for popping in and saying hello though, Wax Geek. Have a good night, a good day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. No more air raid siren warnings. You should be okay, guys. There are no more deliveries due today. I've got one coming on Friday, but that won't affect you guys, so you should be good. Andrew Luss says, I thought you already did that though. He posted some more in the Discord, so because he's doing like one model a day. He's a machine. I'll show them tomorrow though on the stream. Sniper Girl says to Android Lust, no, he died trying to do that quest, so he decided to go to the barn instead. Wax King says, sounds good, friend, take care. Everyone, can't wait to share more, and I'll try to join for tomorrow's stream. Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, but I'll show them tomorrow, the ones you posted in the Discord. Andrew Dust says, no, I meant you already did the quest, but I didn't remember. Yeah, we did the quest where we followed the Baron, we used Witch's Sentence, you know, all of that jazz. But I think we have to summon the Lubricant. What? Either that or we could just do another quest. Let's go and visit Triss. Why not? This controller is incredibly sensitive. That's my excuse.
You! This downpour's a bastard, it is.
We'll come back and do the Lubricant after we visit Triss.
Not your lucky day.
No, not now. Can't be bothered with them. We want to see Triss. You know, if I look at my OBS screen, it's actually brighter than my monitor. So what you guys see is much brighter looking than what I see on my screen.
Your arse is Mars.
He wants my bottom. We might just check the bulletin board, see if there's anything else interesting. Kitty cat.
Take it easy.
We might fast travel, I think. It'll be easier. Reshaded butt Smurfer, he says. Snappicus says, even the cat hates him. I know, even the cat doesn't like me.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Not in a flash.
She's in a rush. Must have left.
Hey! Sod off! We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, looky! Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
That's it!
I didn't last long, did I? Damn. No hit point going into the fight. Great job. I know. I told you I was rubbish. Alright, let's try this again.
Any needs, master?
It's like a witch with muscle. Fastest. Hey! Sod off!
I'm still getting used to the controller again. That's my excuse. Shall we try talking to them this time?
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorcerers who lived here.
And we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the Grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think
Charming.
that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Less than half health at the start of the fight, Smurf says. That probably didn't help.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them.
That's a nasty scar he's got.
For your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure, like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be
Smack him!
sincere.
Smack him! I wish the option to smack him was there. Andrew Dust says, did this game have a remastered version? I don't know. They are re-releasing it with RTX, with ray tracing. It's due to come out, I believe, at the end of the year, of this year. CD Projekt Red aren't doing it, another company is, but yeah, all they're doing is adding ray tracing to the game, so that should be cool. And it's a free upgrade to anyone that already owns The Witcher 3. I am using the high-res texture pack for this version, and I'm using a reshade. Sniper Girl says, can you just kill him? Or I know, I wish I could have killed him. How rude. So we have to look for the thieves in the main square.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Where did he go?
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who spawned in Elfgarden?
I'm confused. Where is he?
Arms for the poor.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where'd you fight?
Angering early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
30? No way.
I'm looking for the Putrid Grove. Need you to help me find it.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Help a poor fellow out.
Push your old woman around!
Any needs, Master?
We get a bonus for working this poor weather. Spare a copper or two.
Sniper Girl says, did the series ever explain why the witches are hated so much? I don't think they ever really have in the series explained why they hate them so much. Why am I still at half health?
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Now my health is going up. Yeah, I don't know why they hate it so much. I don't think they ever really said. And Sniper Girl says the rest of the stream will be him looking for that one guy. I know, tell me about it. But I have to talk to the beggars, so.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Andrew Luss says probably because because they bump into everyone. Sniper Girl says I think that's just because I think Phil is drunk. I'm not drunk. It's this controller. It's incredibly sensitive.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Stop! Thief!
At least we managed to find him.
Arms for the poor. Sure, range doesn't pause.
Economically. Look here. Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Alright, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the putrid grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing. Move on. Be gone!
Well, that was easy. No coin for him. Oh.
Eating a kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to adjust the good position where they toss the leftovers.
The bonny birds that prance by here, just like full bells.
I guess we follow the one who took the money.
You'll see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
I can't read the chat and play the game.
Rain was coming. Felt it in my bones.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
Fucking hey, Oz.
So much swearing in this game. I never realised before just how much they swear. What's wrong with my armour?
Up higher. That's what we shoot.
Fiends take you!
Oh.
I don't mind pushing into them, they're so rude anyway.
peasant.
Charming.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. And three-titted wenches abandon normal work.
Well, I guess the hideout must be here.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up there.
Oh, fine.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in me locker.
Everyone's after my money, I know. Should we give him my weapons or not?
Fine. Make sure you don't lose them.
No worries. Be waiting for you once you're done with the king.
Hellport says chess piece is broken. Oh, okay. Shut up, Sniper Girl. Sniper Girl says translation, I'm old, I can't do more than one thing at a time. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep. But I can't do that. I need to go to a blacksmith, don't I? In fact, maybe we should change our... Happy? Helpwood says, do you have repair kits? I don't think I do have any repair kits. That's okay. Just swapped out our armor. Bottom right in the armor tab. The hammer looking icon. Am I going blind? I can't see any hammer looking icon. I've got 7. Oh, I see what you're saying. Over here. Okay. Let's have a look. It's armour of 30, but the one I'm wearing now is an armour of 30 as well, so we might just keep what we've got on. Besides, it's prettier colour.
What ails you?
See how one really use a
It, him,
Right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves of the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
I won't listen, my lord. You're scared of me.
Sniper Girl says to Halfords, did you have to let him know? You just want to watch me die over and over again, don't you?
More and more people from the rest of the clinics.
Halford says, now you know for the next time it breaks. Good.
I guess
Good.
incurable disease is more terrifying than torture.
It's been a while since I played The Witcher.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Sniper Girl says, I would never want that.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this place?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with the hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day,
Charming.
folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. 'Cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out
Halford
like
says, Phil, now that Cyberpunk 2077 has been out for a
Let me give
year
you a
next
taste of
month,
my life.
Would you consider playing that on stream in the future? Yes, I would. I will actually install Cyberpunk just in case you guys want me to play it. Want me to play another game? We might switch to that one. I'm just going to turn something on. I forgot. I need to set that. That's just so that that little player game message you see up in the corner, that's just so people that are watching me back know I'm not actually doing 3D, I'm playing a game. So yeah, I certainly will. I'll install Cyberpunk 2077 Hellforge. Has it really been a year, as Sniper Girl says, next month? That's insane. Smepery cries an old GPU. Android Love says, I haven't played Cyberpunk in a while. I enjoyed the game. Elkwood says, I was a month of it come out on the 10th of December. It's within a month, so yeah, okay, nearly 12 months. Yes, I will play that, because I haven't actually played the game. Can you believe that? You guys know I bought it pretty much up as soon as it was released, but I've never played it. I was waiting for all the patches. So it should be patched up and up now to be playable.
I'm a rotten handy dandy. The ladies find me handy.
Help the poor bloke out.
You look familiar.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em, give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not what it used to be. Not a city for you.
Calling my swords junk? I should slash it.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Sniper Girl says, well, to be honest, when they first announced it, it was like a game that I was dying to try. Almost a year later, I've got no desire to try. Look, we're talking about Cyberpunk, I'm assuming. It is supposed to be, it's a good game. Like the story, the main storyline is just as good as The Witcher. It's just the side quests are a bit boring from what I've heard. I'm looking forward to playing it. I'll install it. We will play it on stream at some stage. Halfwood says, I'd really like that though. My toaster isn't up on the mark right now. And I have the points to redeem it. Yes, I will install it for sure. I'll probably even install it after the stream today. So it'll be ready to go. We'll have to start from the beginning though, because like I said, I haven't actually played the game since I bought it. So we'll start from a fresh game. Andrew Duff says it's patched up, to be honest, on release. I didn't have many groundbreaking problems like others had. Hellforge says, I managed to play a bit of it before the game started breaking too badly. What I've experienced so far, I really want to play. It just can't right now. Sniper Girl says to Hellforge, awesome. Something tells me he won't be working all this week. And that's okay, you see. That's a request, but I'll let you use the 20,000 redeem for that one, if you want me to play Cyberpunk.
Oh.
You know, they walk into me and then they complain. I mean, come on.
That's right.
She's standing out in the rain, so what's she talking about?
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Hey, Maxo Friendo. What you playing? I'm playing The Witcher 3. One of Sniper Girl redeemed player game viewer points, so we're playing The Witcher 3. It's good to see you, Maxo Friendo.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
You were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Maxo Friendo says, do you think you should set game just in case? What are you talking about changing my Twitch category? Hellforge says, yeah, I'll do that. Would you like me to do it now and have it for tomorrow's stream or next week so you can get some game dev progress? Whenever you want to. The viewer points are for you guys, so if you want me to play it tomorrow, we can play it tomorrow. Don't redeem it now though, redeem it when I'm on stream. So when I start streaming tomorrow, Hellforge, if you want me to play the game, redeem your points then so I can mark it as done. Completely up to you. Maxo Friendo says, yeah, don't want you to get in trouble. Yeah, I tried to do that, but I couldn't find a category for The Witcher. Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing. See, I don't generally stream games, so what do people normally stream games under? Because there's so many game categories. Witcher 3. I tried setting it to Witcher 3, but it wasn't coming up as a category. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Is this as a game category though, or is this as a tag? Because when I type Witcher 3 as a category, nothing comes up. Strange, it showed up straight away for me. Yeah, it's not showing up for me as a category. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Maybe I'll try the. Oh yes, it's okay. We're good. Okay, we should be under Witcher 3 Wild Hunt now. I don't know why. I think because I was searching for Witcher 3, not the Witcher 3. I guess I should remove educational, original work, digital art, design, and 3D modeling. There we go. We got there in the end. Thank you. Thank you, Hellforge. Hang on, what am I doing now? Enter the basement. Where's the basement?
That stench.
I guess I should replenish my health a little bit. Before I die again.
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage. Oh, you're right, my armor is broken again. Okay. I'm not sure how to use my little hammer. Yeah, I know. Again, Android Lost says it took like 2 hits. How do I use my little hammer? I see the little hammer there. Click on it first and then click on the armor piece. Okay. So you're saying click on this and then click on the armor piece. Okay. No, that didn't. Yes, that's good. Thank you.
So I'm going to try and find the secret passage. I don't see where the secret passage is. Again, I can't see anything.
Free city of Novigrad.
We got there in the end.
It means something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone
Judging by
believes
what
that
Klug
anymore.
said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken.
Just talk over me, lady.
Forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Helpwood says the clothing in the game is really nicely detailed, yeah, and the environments are nice as well. Like, they did a really nice job, CD Projekt Red, with the texturing. It's starting to look a little bit dated now because, I mean, this game was released so long ago. But it's still a nice game. Yeah, just starting to look a little bit dated though. From the modelling point of view, I mean. Sniper Girl says he has a HD and I do have a HD texture pack installed, so that's the reason everything looks a little bit sharper. The skyboxes are always nicely done. It's just the buildings and stuff, the modelling on the buildings and stuff starting to look a little bit. What am I looking for again? Helpwood says I play without HD texture packs and it still looks solid. Yeah, you don't. All the HD texture pack does really is, like, if you look at the wood on the buildings over there, it just makes it look a little bit sharper. That's really all the HD texture packs do. Like, I quite like what they did with the water. I think that's... because I know how hard it is to actually get good looking water in a computer game. So they did quite a nice job with the water. Sniper Girl says that's probably not the cleanest water in the world. I would not drink it, that's for sure. I probably wouldn't even swim in it, but yeah. What says great.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long, and it's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Android Lust says, I was about to mention the wall textures, but I realised Witcher's auto resolution had it on 360p or 480p.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that transcoding is on, so not everyone is watching in 1080p. And even 1080p cuts it back to what I see on my 4K screen a bit. Like in actual 4K, it's very crisp. Hellforge says, I've seen some basic water material setups in UE that looks like a headache. Yeah. The game that you guys see me working on, the House on the Hollow, we have interactive water in that reacts with the player, and it is not easy to set up. And of course, Unreal has its own new water system now, but even that's not easy to set up. So doing water in a game is really quite difficult. Hey Juzan, it's good to see you. We're playing a game today because Sniper Girl redeemed her player game viewer points. So we're playing The Witcher 3.
Just how far south does this fabric come from?
Yes, Phil isn't doing 3D, that's right. Sniper Girl says hi. But I am playing a game in 3D, as Hellforge says, that's right. So, almost 3D. Just not making 3D.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Yes, Android Lust. Phil does game today. Let's get half the money first, because I don't trust him.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a Witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Hellforge says, Phil's branching out. First it was just chat, now games. Soon enough he'll be a real streamer sitting in an inflatable pool in his swimming trunks and drinking beer. Hellforge says it's the latest craze on Twitch. Somehow. I didn't... is it really the latest craze to sit in a pool, drink beer, and stream yourself on Twitch? Jizan says I could redeem the extended game. Where am I going? In here, I guess.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Well, I see rats.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and draw things.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense?
This is...
I don't really feel up to looking.
They want me to look for droppings for rat evidence. There's rats everywhere. You can't walk for rats. So what? Sniper Girl says that's a thing? Sorry, wrong person. Yes. Is that a real thing? Was intended to help us. Mercury says poop. Yeah, they want me to look for evidence of rats by having poop everywhere, and there's like how many tails do some of these rats have? There's rats everywhere. What is going on? Look how many tails these rats have. Is that a bug? Do you think that's a bug? There's like 20 rats all bunched together with... That's a bug. That's funny. Sniper Girl says, the Witcher has a big sword. Why need this magic spells? Alford says it is, and the people putting ads on Twitch got their knickers in a twist over the softcore porn. So they made the pools hot tubs and beaches category on Twitch so that the adverts can go on other channels. Andrew Loss says, those are New York cats. Helpwood says it was the whole thing for a while ago on Twitch. What am I looking for again? Place rat traps around the warehouse. Oh, okay. Well, they look like some droppings to me.
Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez.
I watched the trailer for The Witcher Season 2. It looks pretty good. The trailer on YouTube. Where did she go? Helpwood says, is that coming out in December? Yeah, December... beginning of December.
I plugged every hole in there.
Or about the 10th, I think.
Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Helpwood says, sweet, I like the first one. Yeah, it should be good. Oh, there's something else coming out on Netflix in December. Oh no, it's The Expanse. The final season of The Expanse on Amazon Video is in December as well. Talk to Triss after she activates the spell.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Elwood says they've also turned the Wheel of Time series into a show on Amazon Prime. Oh, okay. I love the book, so I'm really excited for that. November 19th, I think that one starts. Elwood says there's also the final season of Lost in Space on Netflix. I think that's in December as well. I wasn't a huge fan of the Lost in Space series on Netflix. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing either. But yeah, final season of that is in December as well.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Those are big rats. Look at them, they're huge.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a
I
maid,
knew we couldn't trust him.
sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a bruise.
Not about to my
Get it from both sides! No! Killed him!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Halfwood says, I've seen it on there, but I've always thought it was the movie from the 90s. Yeah, no, there's a series, and it's not bad, but it's not amazing, but if you're bored one day, the Lost in Space series on Netflix it's okay. A little bit slow in parts, but yeah, so the final season of that's being released as well. No, I don't want their crappy swords.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri, and I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Halford says, I wish Netflix could have kept Altered Carbon going. Me too. It's one I loved Altered Carbon. I had a lot of interesting stuff going for it in the world. Yeah, I really, really liked Altered Carbon. I was really disappointed when I heard that it wasn't going to get a third season. Smurf says, I think I still have a VHS somewhere of 1 or 2 episodes of that old black and white Lost in Space series with Dr. Smith. Oh yeah.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
I'm assuming that's not too loud for you guys. Okay. You would have said something by now, I would have thought.
They beat his face to a pulp. All for it. Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Volume's fine. Good. Good, good, good.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
Alfred says with a hat like that, he himself is hiding under a bush.
Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Not human feces.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the black ones, economically.
Let's see what stuff he's got. Oh yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, I'll have that too. Snappy Girl says back Windows decide to update. Okay, Windows did an update on you. So you requested a game stream and you haven't been watching.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
She sounds like she's having a bad time.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Yep, you were gone for 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. All right. Cobwebs, I know, cobwebs. I'm in heaven. You know how I feel about cobwebs.
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Andrew just says her clothes change. Did she lose her skirt? Oh, no.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked.
I've got some points I should use. At summer stage. I can never remember which one's which. Slippery says, wee. Snappy Girl says, can you still screw almost every female like you could in the original? Alfred says yes. Snappy Girl says, probably the reason the clothes changed then. Halfwood says, I've played through 3 a couple of times, pre-expansions. There's a lot of action that can happen. Well, that's what The Witcher was known for. All the action.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Hellboy says, when you're immune to all kinds of diseases, you might as well go for it. Oh dear. I guess so, yes. I hadn't thought about it like that, Hellboy.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
What's down here? See, that's completely black. How am I supposed to see anything?
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared.
It's not much better for us, Andrew.
Brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
So dark.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Well, there you go, a godling. I think there's another godling in the game, actually, which we haven't come to yet. You guys know what I'm talking about, who've played this game many times before, I'm sure.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Ah, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Alport says, yeah,
The
there's at
second
least
sword,
one more somewhere.
Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Sniper Girl says, Phil decided to lie, how nice. Well, I promised that little godling girl that I'd, lie. So... And she needs somewhere to stay, and he's a banker, he doesn't need the house, so, Andrew Doss says, promise the dream demon AK.
They sold me dirty I just sod off. Good. Word is, Wiley's fallen out with the rest of the big four.
Going all in, eh? Damn foolish bet.
Not if he's got a dark.
She wasn't a demon.
What's he doing here?
Although what she was doing to the lady wasn't very nice. Making her have bad dreams.
Black ones, Medanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop, that would be me, has the honor to announce the betting...
Howard says the topology on my models gives me nightmares.
Oh, you'd make a fine sailor. Till the pupils set in.
Anyone dare try to dethrone our reigning king? So...
They're starving in Vizima, you know. They eat horse carcasses.
Ew.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Howard says the pistol I'm currently working on will be a right mess to make a low poly version of and unwrap.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters, apart from which they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Howard says, yeah, at least until I find the magical epic UVs and rise them.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this one.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Siri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Siri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Siri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Siri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of Bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Sniper Girl says it's time. It is time. Let's just finish this cutscene.
Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone...
Android Lost says, are these memories from the previous game? And Helpwood says, I don't recall the stuff in the first game. Could be from a book.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
What you doing in knitting? One persistent bird.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Android Lost says, I honestly don't know anything about The Witcher. Helpwood says it's a good series of games. It just takes a while to get through them, as there's a lot. Great story, though. Yeah.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Okay. Well, I think we might leave it there for today, guys and girls. I do want to thank you, though, very much for hanging out with me and for watching and playing a game. It's been a lot of fun. I'll be back on again tomorrow, and I will either be doing 3D working on the gate, or I'll be playing a game, depending on who wants to, depending on Helpwood, I guess, if he wants me to play a game tomorrow. But yes, so I'll be back on again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time in the United States. You guys and girls take care, and I will see you all again tomorrow. See you guys.